Hi everyone, I'm Aaron and I'm a London Met student. In this video I'm going to be showing you how to access your timetable, how to log in and use Blackboard Collaborate for your lectures, how to log in and access Weblearn so you will have all the access you can to useful resources such as your lecture notes and more. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about how to access your timetable. Being able to access your timetable is essential, as it tells you when and where your classes are happening. You should be able to log in and see it from 48 hours after you've pre-enrolled. So let's have a look. If you head to student.londonmet.ac.uk/timetable, you'll see 3 sections for different types of students: new undergraduate students, continuing undergraduate students, and new postgraduate students. You'll need to click the link that says Personal Timetables next to the title relevant for you. This will take you to a login page where you can use your eVision login details. Once you're in, this is what you'll see. At the moment, you'll probably only be able to see your timetable for the welcome week. Everyone's timetable will look slightly different based on their course. Remember, you can't log in and see your timetable until after you've pre-enrolled, so you should do this as soon as possible. Next up, we're going to look at the Blackboard Collaborate, which is one of the systems used for remote teaching. It's a great tool and has some really useful functionality. So, let's explore. To enter a Blackboard Collaborate session, you will be sent a link either by your lecturer or a fellow student. The link will take you to the login page. Log in with your university username and password. Use the chat function on the right hand side of the screen to communicate with your lecturer and fellow students if you do not feel comfortable using the mic or if someone is already speaking. It's best to use the raise hand feature before speaking on the microphone should you wish to do so. This can be found at the bottom of the screen. At the bottom of the screen, you will also find options to turn your video camera and microphone either on or off. It's good to keep yourself muted when others are speaking. Polls are a great way of getting people's thoughts on a subject quickly without the need for a microphone. This feature can be found in the Share Content tab. To make someone in the session a presenter, find their name within the Attendees tab. Click the circle with the 3 dots next to their name, which will give you the option of presenting to everyone in the session. To share your screen, go to the Share Content tab and select Share Application/Screen. To share a presentation, select Share Files, which will allow you to upload your presentation to the session. Remember that if there is a red dot in the browser tab of the session, that means that the session is being recorded and you can access the recording later. Next, I'll be taking you through Weblearn, which is a virtual learning platform for students on London Metropolitan University's website. It is a platform where students will have access to different learning resources, such as reading materials, discussion forums, quizzes, online submission tools, and lecture notes. So before the start of the course, or each semester, all the modules for your chosen course will be registered on Weblearn. In order to gain access to these resources, you as a student will have to log into Weblearn using your student username as well as password. So, let's have a look. In order to access Weblearn, you as a student will have to enter the student zone area. Once you enter the student zone, this is the platform where you can access different resources and areas. So in order to access Weblearn, you need to click on the tab named Quick Links on the top right corner of the page. And once you click on that, you can see Weblearn on the first column, second row. You need to click on that. This will bring you to the web page, which will ask you to log into Weblearn. You need to click on that option. Once you click on that option, in order to access Weblearn, you need to provide your student username and password, and click Login. So once you're logged in, you will see different sections providing you with different information. The information here will be regarding your course. These are the modules you've been registered onto. At the centre you can see different useful links that can lead you to different resources and help. And on the right side, this section will be about student announcements that you'll be receiving from the university. So here, for example, if I choose one of my modules, let's say Creativity and Innovation Management in Marketing, you can see the different sections here under the header of each module. In the beginning it will tell you about the module overview. In the second section it will tell you about the learning materials and the reading list. Similarly, in the assessment section, it will be about assessment details, online submissions, and the feedback you'll be receiving from your lecturers. And here you can see that the first section I have module overview, and secondly I have module contents, which contains learning materials and reading lists. So once you click on learning material, you have access to different lecture notes for each week as a student. And if you click on the reading list, you will have access to different books, journals, and other resources provided to you by the lecturer. Moving on onto the assessment section, you have details about each of the assessments. Continuing with the online submission, so once you click on online submission, it will show you a list of your assessments. For each of the assessments you will have to click on. For example, one of them, whichever you want to submit, and here you have the option to upload your assessment. And here, the Turnitin UK will be the plagiarism checker for your assessment. So under the section of communication, the answer made by the lecturers will be available here, and under the contact section, the email addresses as well as visiting hours for your respective lecturers will be available. Similarly, with everything going digital and online, as a student you might have to attend online classes in the future. So you can see an option of online classroom under each of your module sections. You need to click on that. And here you will see a link for Blackboard Collaborate Ultra. So once you click on that, a link will be created by the lecturer for the respective dates and time for each of your lecturers each week. You need to click on that respective time. For now, I'll be showing you an example like here, and you need to join your classroom. So once you're in your classroom, it will bring you to the online collaboration section. There you can see a chat section to communicate. It will show you the participation of your classmates as well as your lecturer's availability. So this is how you have access to all of the different resources and materials on Weblearn. If you have any problems, please contact the Welcome team on welcome@londonmet.ac.uk and someone will be happy to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.